skillful hunter. But he came out the field, he ain't even killed nothing. But Jacob cooking meat. So that tell you, Jacob was the complete man. What you think Esau learned from? He learned from Jacob, man. And that's how they do today, man. They learn everything from us, man. Whatever the Israelites got going on, Esau mimics it, and the other nation will mimic it, man. But he just took it to the next level. Once we taught him how to hunt, he became real skillful. Now you can't beat Esau, man. That's what he does, man. He even got channels that he'll show you how he go out and sit 3-4 hours waiting on the biggest deer to walk by. They killing alligators. They killing every animal in the jungle. They pride making them go just. They're part of the reason why animals are becoming extinct. Esau shooting giraffes, man. They shooting rhinos. They shooting antelopes. They shooting every animal they can. They shooting lions. But then they'll say, "Oh, it's extinct." So you mean to tell me every year or every so many months, the females just quit coming in heat? Ain't no male. All these male animals and females, ain't nobody reproducing no more. The lions is, I don't even want to sleep with the lions no more. So we just gonna become extinct. No, man, Esau is killing these animals, man. He's the reason why these animals are going extinct, man. He has become so skillful in his hunting that his pride, man, he's killing everything. And soon he's gonna start killing you people. Esau he used to kill you too. It was just 50, 60, 70 years ago, man, that he was killing you people, man. And that same spirit, that spirit of that man of the field, that skillful hunter, he still got, man. And Esau is going to be killing you people soon come. When martial law comes, man. That's going to be his time to have open season on you Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans who have refused the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. It says in Jacob, and Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint." Therefore his name was called Edom, man. See, Edom. Edom means red, man. Adawam in the Hebrew means red. So he was like, who is Esau, man? This is who he is, man. He come out red all over like a hairy garment, man. He wanted to eat the red meat, which his name was Edom. Right? Now, when you skip over to 36, chapter 36, tells you 36 and 8. It says, "Thus dwelt Esau in the Mount Seir," which was the area south of Judah, man, over in Israel. It says Esau is Edom, man. It's telling you Esau is Edom. So when you see the word Edom in the Bible, this is synonymous to the so-called white man, man. When you see one of the 12 tribes named, it's synonymous for the Negroes, either the Latinos, the Native American, either the Southern Kingdom or the Northern Kingdom. It says, "And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir." Right? The father of the Edomites, man. He is the father, he is the progenitor of you Edomites, man. So all you basically so-called, we're gonna say so-called because so-called white, because you're not actually white, you're red, man. And when we say so-called black, but because it's so-called, nobody's black. We're lighter shades of brown, darker shades of brown, and Esau is a lighter shade of red to a darker shade of red, man. And it says, he came in, he says, verse 31, "And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright." So Jacob is the name Jacob is the plant. So, hey, that's in the spirit. He told him, sell me your birthright. He knew he was hungry, man. He told him, I'm about to faint, bro. But he cooking that stew. He know that stew good. He was like, look, I can give him some of this good old stew, and I'm going to get what I want. And guess what? Esau did it. He was like, He said, and Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit this birthright do to me? He said, what profit this birthright, man, do to me, right? So what Esau was displaying to you that he basically have no discipline, man. Yeah, he have no discipline. Because in the scriptures it tells you it's commandment to fast, but he was so hungry he couldn't fast. He wanted the food right then. The brother probably the brother was just getting it going. Blood coming out of the food. But Esau wanted it right then. Just like now, they want everything now. They can't wait. He wants it now, man. No patience, man. No discipline. Esau is like that, man. He has no patience, no discipline. You see it in the world today when you're going out. I'll give you a prime example. If you watch sports, you'll see how they'll put together a team. If that team don't win in 1 or 2 years, they don't go all the way, then you'll dismantle the whole team and start trying to buy different players to help you succeed in winning. And that don't always work because you have no patience, man. You know? Everything in this world, when you come out the womb, it's all about experience and learning and growth, man. Esau don't want to go through the growth process, man. He wants it now, man. You know? Let's see. It was Matthew 16 and 26. It says, For what is a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul, man? And that's what it was. He lost everything by giving away his birthright. He lost the rights to the kingdom of heaven, man. And the blessings of heaven. Just because he gave away his birthright. He was the firstborn son. He would inherit the kingdom, man. But just his not having discipline and him being anxious and no patience, he gave away the whole blessings of the kingdom, man. The rulership, man. Being over the whole universe. He gave it up. It says, and lose his own soul, or what shall a man gain in exchange for his soul? What you gonna gain in it, man? That's why you have people now, they sell out for these FRNs, man. They'll sell their soul, man. You know? Yahweh Shemel Shai said, well, lay up your treasures in heaven when you read in Matthew. You know? And these people sell their whole soul, man. And that's what Esau did, man. He was like, hey, I don't even want the birthright. Give me some food, man. No discipline, man. And he said, and Jacob said, verse 33, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he said, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage, right? So Jacob was cool with his word. He said, give it to me, I'll give it to you. And he did it, man. You know? But you know the other way around, if we would have sold our birthright to Esau, guess what? He still would have probably gave us no pottage. He would have probably poured that shit out on the ground, man, and looked at us, man. And we'd have gave the birthright up, and he wouldn't have gave us no pottage. That's how Esau is, man. Because he's profane, man. That's how he is, man. You know? And it says, he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright, man. So he didn't even want it, man. And guess what? These are the people, it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? The same man that sold his birthright, these are the same people that are sitting in the high seats, man. In the Congress, in the White House, making all the unrighteous decrees, man, for you people to live by. A man with no understanding, man. A man with no discipline. This is who you believe in, hook, line, and sinker. This is the man who you're gonna run to when you don't get your check in a few weeks, man. These are the same people you're gonna run to, you know. And I get that, Isaiah 30, I think it's 30. Let's see here. This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Egypt meaning what? Bondage, man. We read in Exodus 20 chapter, it tells you Egypt is bondage. Egypt is America, man, because this is where the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans are in bondage in America, man. And it says, woe to them that go down for help. And that's what our people do, man. You go to these governments and you ask for assistance, you ask for SNAP, you ask for this WIC, you ask for food stamps. You have to go to the government for that, man. You have to go to Esau, man. It tells you that's a curse in Deuteronomy. If you go to him for the one of all things, man. Deuteronomy 28 chapter, man. Somewhere around. Matter of fact, let me grab it. Deuteronomy 28. For the want all things. Deuteronomy 28:48 says, therefore shall thy serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee. Right? And he sent the Edomites against us, man. He sent them against you in the 1500s. When they came over to the western shores of Africa, where our people had fled from the Roman persecution in Israel, we fled and we lived in Africa 1,500 years, man. And he sent them to that coast against us, man. And it says, against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in the want of all things, man. The one of all things. So you're going down when it says, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and say that go down to Egypt for help. You're going to the government, man, for that one of all things, man. Your people going to him for assistance, clothing. When your bill's not paid, you go to him for that. You know, instead of you trusting in your man, which your man is your Lord, the man is your Lord, the hierarchy is your Hawashai, the man and then the woman. Instead of you trusting in your man, you have made Esau your man, man. You have made the enemy your man, who you run to for everything. Then you'll turn around and look down on your own men of the society, man. But it says destruction gonna be unto you that go to them for help. And look at what's going on now. They get ready to cut you people off, man. They getting ready to cut you off, man. Starting February 1st, man. And we hope that it goes through, man. We hope that it stays in, man. You know? But these are the people that you have running your country. Let's see, Isaiah 26:10. It says, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness, man. It says, so let favor be shown to the wicked, man. So we in this society, it looks like Esau has everything, man. Which he does. He has all the riches. He's controlling all the natural resources. It looks like Yahweh Shai is showing favor to him and not the people that he said he loved, man. Because Jake is on the bottom, man. Jake don't have nothing, man. Jake live from paycheck to paycheck, man. And normally they live after 10 days, man. They live in 20 days broke, man, until the next check comes, man. That's how the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans live, man. You know, unless you just know how to live off the land. And then Jake don't even have land to cultivate. And Esau has laws now. If you cultivate, they'll fucking give you fines, man. They trying to shut it down. The main reason they trying to shut it down so you can depend on him, right? You solely depend on him, and then what? You be more susceptible to what? To take that RFID chip when it's ushered to you, man. When it's brought out, man. You know, that's where we headed. It says, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness in the land of the upright. The land of the upright is what? That's Israel. That's our land, right? It says, the uprightness will he deal unjustly. In that land of uprightness, you're going to deal unjustly, man. Because you have those Khazars, the Edomites, so-called white men, right? You Amaleks are in our land, Israel, right now, defiling the land, right? You got in there through Balfour Declaration, man. You and the Arabs, man. You gave them the land that was furthest from the water, the desert part of the land. You took the land that was near the water, man. Because everybody know when you have cities that are near water, the city's gonna flourish, man. Anywhere you have cities along ports of water, they're gonna flourish. And that's what you gave to them. But you over there, you eating kosher pork, right? You're having these Tel Aviv has these gay parades they have every year. It's like the biggest one. You're straight defiling the land, man. You are an abomination in that land. You're gonna do. It says right here, in the land of uprightness, you will deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. You're not letting the land have its Sabbath after 7 years, man. Esau is just straight defiling the planet, man, with the air, the breathing of the toxic air, man, the drinking of the toxic water, eating these Monsanto foods, man, that y'all have pushed out here on the people, man. And America supports that country over there with you Amaleks in there. They give like a couple $1 billion every year, man. So it's like a welfare state, man. So when it comes times for a war, guess what? When Israel, they call America gonna basically follow suit, man, and help protect, man, and help defend it. Which we are praying and hastening that, because that is when the destruction of America and Israel, that means the rise of the real true Israelites coming back into their land, man. And it says, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness in the land of uprightness, and will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh, man. Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's Esau. No discipline, man. You know? Profane, man. Let me get that. This is Hebrews 12:16. Lest they be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, man. Now, when you go into the word profane, it goes into a Greek word, bibilos. Bibilos is the Greek for profane, and the Latin is profanus, meaning outside the temple. And what's the temple? Israel. So Esau is outside the temple, man. He's not of the nation that the Lord loved. You know? He's not an Israelite. Is he a Hebrew? Yes. Is he Shemitic? Yes. He's a Shemitic Hebrew Edomite. He's not a Shemitic Hebrew Israelite, man. That's who the Lord loves, man. It says, least there be any least there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, man. So it says, for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So let you know that Esau lacks integrity, man. That same integrity that Job had when the Lord was putting that pain on Job. He kept his integrity, right? He kept worshiping the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But Esau don't have that integrity, man. Just for one morsel of meat, man, he wanted to eat right away. Couldn't wait till the food got done to sit down like most people and have dinner and have a conversation. He wanted it right then. So therefore, he had no integrity, no discipline, man. You know?